Well, if stones are living, what do you do with them? I mean, how does that make sense, right? So we're going to get into a few of these things today, okay? Let's start off with a declaration, really, from Psalm 118:3. It says, Adonai is my rock. Say it with me. My fortress and my deliverer. My God is my rock. In him I take refuge. My shield, my horn of salvation, my stronghold. In Psalm 62:7, say with me. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my strong tower. I will not be moved. Sometimes we just need reminded of that. Sometimes we need reminded that we're standing on him, not our own thoughts, not our own things, not whatever our fancy is for the day. We trust him. So as Scripture says, we're not moved by what we see. Walk by faith, not by sight. We're not moved by what we see. We're moved by what he says is true. Because no matter what we see here, everything we see here is temporary. Everything we see here is temporary. But the thing that is eternal shall stand and shall remain. And guys, that's Yahweh. He is the eternal one. And so he gets to tell us where our focus needs to be to make it through the temporary stuff. Right? So we turn our hearts and our eyes towards him. So I want to start with this. After our declaration together, I want to start with this. We're going to kind of bookcase this. We're going to start and end with this scripture right here. Okay? 1 Peter 2:5. You also as what? Living stones are being built up as a what? Spiritual house, a holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Messiah Yeshua. The point of this is Yahweh lives in you. And if he lives in you, you are a place for him to dwell. Well, what do you call a place that you live in? A house. So you are being built up as a spiritual house. You are being built up as a place for him to dwell. But guess what, guys? As we are a place for him to dwell, we are one stone out of many. One stone by itself doesn't make a big accomplishment. Of course, you're a David slaying, but that's a different story. One stone needs more stones to build something. And so we're part of a body. We need to build something. A pile of stones off by themselves is just a pile of stones. But when you put them in order and you build something out of it, now it's something to be used for his glory, something to be used for his praise. You can build an altar. You can build a temple. You can build many things. But it's all for him, right? Okay, well, before we go further, I want to look at the word itself, the word stone.